Someone also said somewhere that expectation without appointments leads to disappointment. So you can't just have expectations. Many people always say the expectations of the righteous shall not be cut short. And then you have expectations, and you hear people's you often hear people's testimony. Oh, I did this, I wrote this, I wrote this on my prayer journal that this is what I wanted, and God did exactly as I wanted. And then you go do the same thing, and it doesn't happen for you. And the reason why it didn't happen for you is because God did not ask.
What you gonna say? You made you do that?
Exactly. God did not ask you to do it. So that's why a lot of people are disappointed, and then they get mad and they get upset at God and start saying that God, He's causing them to suffer and whatnot. Right. Yes. Yeah. So
what you just said, actually, I was watching something and he was sharing the story of, he was talking about like how testimonies can get people in trouble.
Yes.
And he was mentioning the guy who sold like
everything. Yeah.
He made
everything and
money.
everything.
And when you were talking just now, it's like, so imagine you come out, you share your testimony, and then somebody should go and carry what you did, but God didn't tell them that thing. Like, that's just funny to me. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people that do that, and there's also a downside to that in the sense that, and now every time God tells you to do something, you want to think, oh, is that going to be a reward at the end?
Yeah.
So I think, that's something that I also kind of had to be aware of, because I kept hearing all these people's stories of like, oh, I did this and then God gave me this. And then one time God asked me to do something, and I was like, okay,
am I going to get a return?
Am I going to get something in return? Because you're asking me for something that I planned for. And so I had to just put it at the back of my mind that even if there's nothing that comes out of it, or like in the way that I'm seeing or that I'm expecting, the most important thing is that I'm being obedient enough.